Ra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes. Our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by your enlightenment. Biafra, shining forever.
In the heart of Biafra's land, where courage blooms, Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu stand, defying darkened tombs. A beacon of hope, a voice soon yielding. He fights for justice, freedom, heart's true healing. Mazi, assume, your spirit ablaze, guiding your people through the tumultuous mazes. From prison walls you sing defiance and truth, a symphony of liberation, unwavering in you. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where rivers flow and dreams ascend, where hope fulfills. Biafra's anthem rises, carried by winds so strong, a melody of resilience, a battle cry, a lifelong song. Chains may bind, but not the soul. Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, your purpose takes its toll. The world may turn away, blind to your plight, yet your flame burns brighter, igniting the fight. Behind prison bars you weave tales of courage, a tapestry of resistance woven without rage. Your words pierce the silence like sunbeams through rain, calling for freedom's dawn, breaking every chain. Freedom, freedom, let it echo across the hills, where na na. Mr. Bobsy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day, for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it up. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat your love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. We go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Steady people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it up. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collect the bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses, but now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come oh. It is very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. Oh na na, Mr. Bobsy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
Jeremba gala lota, maka lota, aga na bonara n'ọnụ. Ọnwa ma lota, ike gene, ụjọ na tụzido obodo. Ụjọ na tụzido obodo. Ịma na ụjọ na tụzido obodo. Ịma na ụjọ na tụzido obodo. Obodo adịghị mma, ọ bụrụ ndị nze.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please endeavor to welcome others. We are live at our various platforms on Facebook, Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. On Facebook, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. On Facebook, Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. It's very important to follow me on this page, especially Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu, because that page don't have the station on Facebook. It's clean, so it's very important you follow me. I think we are 200 people there. Let's build it, okay? It's really important. We're also live on X Ando, Joko the Benjamin Ezumezu. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, it's very important to share the program and invite your loved ones. We're also live on YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. I think we are 722 people there, subscribers. Please, it's very important. If you're not subscribed on my YouTube is your YouTube. Ebe anyị na-ekwu eziokwu Chineke. You know, the reason why I want you guys to subscribe on YouTube, that our videos are saying intact on YouTube. But on Facebook have pulled a lot of videos down. So it's really important you subscribe on the YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. It's very important. You know, thank you so much. Today's topic, you can see, it's about our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He went to court today and he demanded on which law are they charging him, are they trying to try him for. Then the second topic is President Trump on Nigeria. So as I welcome you once more again, please endeavor to welcome others. Like I said, we have a very small space. Ebe anyị na-ekwu eziokwu Chineke. Ebe anyị na-ekwu nke bụ eziokwu Chineke. On my last broadcast, the last broadcast we did, I think on the Joe the Liar, Eze Vika, I told you guys, I am a very small space, but very strong. Etim yo tim mgbo as ese aka nkirika ọgọdọ with eziokwu Chineke with his own video. Biafrans, guess what? Mmadụ ihe oyi ekwu ihe mee na ọ bịazi na WhatsApp tell them about that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demanded for 200 head for Ikonso, for building of Ikonso. And I said to him, if you want us to talk about it, accept my debate and come online. I said my debate and come, and it will not be it will be on my own, because you ego ka ị na-achụ, your video don't last more than 1 hour, 30 minutes, for 5 minutes. Come on my channel. I'm here for the struggle. Just say come. Ọ na-agbagharị ndị ụkọchukwu ka Reverend Father, ndị okwu asị juru n'ọnụ. Well, let me recognize the hardcore, those that make themselves visible. Anyị kene Mazi Alizechukwu. Mazi Alizechukwu, anyị kene ego, ndewo. Anyị kene Mazi Godwin, all the way from Holland. Mazi, anyị na-ekene ego, ndewo. Those that are still watching me underground, ndị otu Chika Paul Edozie m, you guys know that Mazi Ezumezu, anyị na-eme ihe underground. Maka na onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu emere underground. So for those that are watching me underground, and they won't. But for those hardcore, the moment you make yourself visible, I will recognize you. They won't. So today's topic is on our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember what Onyendu said? I will defeat you in your own courts. I will defeat you in your own courts. I will defeat you in your own courts. Onyendu said that North is he studied Nigeria for 16 years or 20 years before he embarked on this journey. That means onye the Constitution of Nigeria gbaa ya ọtọ, the day the law of Nigeria gbaa ya ọtọ, wee bido dị njem. All these things that he saw going on in Southeast is orchestrated plan to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All those things see going on in Southeast is a plan from Nigeria government to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I want you guys to remember what Onyendu said, that Nigeria government map out 20-something billion dollars to destroy IPOB. I mean, how many of you guys remember when Onyendu said that? Something billion to destroy IPOB. But guess what? Can they destroy IPOB? Impossible. Impossible. When you think that you are the alpha and omega in this journey, in this IPOB, onye ga-eme gịnị? Agụpụgo n'ụzọ, a na-agụrụ akwa ibia n'ehihie. Where is Chika Paul Edoziem nke ebe ọ nọ today? Nọrọtiwe m gwara ya that he will end up in shame since he refused to obey the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since he refused to obey the IPOB code of conduct, that he will end up in shame. Kechi na-asa nwa nkịta, all the black men, where are they? Are they not in shame today? Are they not in shame today? Are they not full of shame today? All the black men, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family sold their brothers. Kanu sold their brothers. Prince Meme Kanu sold their brothers. They don't want their brother to be out. I told you guys that lies don't last test of time. Lies don't last test of time. Kema Kametusora 1,000 teeth. Of who change go mouth today? Of who change go on today? Go and watch his program. What change go on? The people like us, we still know his antecedent. We still know the role he played. We have all the videos. All those the church card media worms. That they can never be at peace until is Omega. Where are they? When they are writing that jargon, those they call it memo to discredit our leader's family. Kanu Takana and his brother and Meme Kanu. Today, are they listening to Chinas and Wankita? The answer is no. The whole world know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family stand by him. Stand by him. I'm coming. I will come for them, but not now. I'm coming for them, not now. Not now. Onyendu went to court today, because all know Onyendu used to come in before the judge, but just because of the pictures Onyendu and the pictures Onyendu, the pictures people take with Onyendu, because no, guess what happened? They make sure that the judge was in the court before Onyendu arrived, so that there will not be that kind of communication or something. But it can never stop a moving train. It can never stop a moving train. It can never stop a moving train. I told Escobar, Bola Tinubu, let Mazi and Kanu go or somebody else will open that door. Let him go, open that door for him, or somebody else will open that door. I told Bola Tinubu, the only the only thing I have is Museum. If the moment I face our laptop to broadcast, wetin you okpu a n'isi, ọ bụrụ ọzọ anyị nwa na-ekwu. We don't write things on paper to come and talk. No. We don't write things on paper to come and broadcast. No. No, ka m na-ene this laptop anya ka m na-agwa unu ka a na-eze m na-agwa unu. Ka maka autopilot dị aba Simon Ekpa. N'elotu oge na-efesi ebe m gwara ya, gịnị mere ya today? Ka maka nwaanyị soche na France nsi na-akwa ọnụ ya nga, gịnị na-eme ya today? Ka maka that anụ ọfịa nọ na Turkey, the fake prophet. I will end this criminality against our people in religion. Gịnị na-eme ya today? The same thing na-eme today. You that are watching me, aka go do ọcha ga na-eme. This thing na-eme n'ihu akwụkwọ today. You that are watching, go on na ịnọrị n'eziokwu n'ime mmụọ mana mmadụ a ga na-ezighị ozi, ị ga na-ekwu. Onye na-awadida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he asked a simple question to the judge. On what law are you trying me? Tell me. If you tell me the law you are trying me, I will open my defense the next minute. That's what Mazi Kanu said in court today. Tell me on which law are you charging me or are you trying me? Tell me the law. If you tell me the law, I will get into that dunk. I will open my defense. That's what he said to the judge. And guess what? Then Omotosho, you know what he said? Was he okay? That it will be at the end of the trial. It will be at the end of the trial. God aware the law. Therefore, before we continue, let's welcome Mazi Chie Zoku. Mazi Chie, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. James Omotosho said that it will be at the end of the trial that will tell me, he will let him know the law. And Onyendu said no. Onyendu said no. You know, how about no? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, awadida. Iwo bụ ọkala mmadụ ọkala mmụọ. Iwo bụ ọkala mmadụ ọkala mmụọ. Are you talking about education? Yeah, are you talking about knowledge? Are you talking about wisdom? Are you talking about also that Igbo? Yeah, no. He told the judge, say no. No. That will be medicine after death. Tell me the law. When you give them the law, then I will step in and open my defense the next minute. And don't forget that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have listed 23 people. You want to call for a witness. You have listed 23 people you have to call for a witness. 23 people. want to call for a witness. Do you think that for him to list that 23 people, he have nothing to do with those people, those names? Do you think? Then Onye just said to the judge, I cannot proceed to open my defense because I have checked the file and I find out that Onwole law G against me. Onwole law fault. And I do not know any law that will judge him. And even that section 45, the Supreme Court have condemned me that there's nothing like that law in Nigeria constitution or law. So tell me, now we are asking like people like Barrister Darlington that always on voice of to come out and tell us the law. And we also want federal government to state the law that they want to use to prosecute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen, before these great sons gathered together and say and write no case submission, they know what they know. They know what law is all about. Before Femi Falala told Nigeria government that you cannot defeat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he cannot jail him. The only thing is to settle out of court, political solution. But Nigeria government think they can do it the way round. But it's not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not for him. It's not for him. Now, I also want those people then, that first time, the wise council, Pastor Ejimako, put Onyendu on standing to defend himself. I hope you guys do you guys still remember what happened then? Everywhere they want to blackmail Pastor Ejimako, the wise council that is running away from the case. But I'm more that now the case no chess ka a na-azụ, game of chess ka a na-azụ. Applause the draft or chess game with wisdom. Even the most trusted, call himself Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he come out to blackmail the White Council Alo Ejimako that he have nothing. That's why he put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on standing. But today, the same man only the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have asked all the lawyers, the lawyers say, withdraw, let me face, let me stand. But before we proceed, I would like you guys. There's a couple of videos we have to play. A couple of videos we have to play. Let's listen to the wise counsel, Pastor Ejimako. Can I get any auntie? And in the coming days, Biafrans, we will try to see our MNK legal team that will come to talk to us on this channel. Hiya for your media. In coming days, we will reach out to them. They won't. So
Well, my observation is that let's keep in mind that 14th October this year made it 10 years that this case has been pending. That the matter has become too complicated for the judiciary to handle underscores our core point that this matter is more political than legal. That this is a matter for the executive branch to settle with a political sleight of hand. It's not a matter to be offered to the limited wiggle room of a court of law of the judiciary. There is a lot of wide bat, a lot of wide space left for politicians or political leaders of this country to resolve political issues that border on agitation. Why this one has become intractable is very, very, very disappointing. There's a thesis that has become intractable because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. That thesis is becoming more and more valid by the day. So what is playing out in court now is nothing but evidence that this matter has gone beyond the province of judiciary and should be taken back, by the executive branch that started it anyway. There is no trial without prosecution. So it's the executive branch, the president, that triggered this through the office of the Attorney General. So the president can direct the Attorney General to take the case back to the table to see whether it should be resolved politically. But to try to resolve this case before the courts is becoming more and more impossible every day.
Is this a call for political intervention on this case?
Well, of course, everybody is calling for that. It's not throwing in the towel. What is wrong with calling with reconciliation when the courts of the land actually recognize it as well? Check out Section 17 of Federal High Court Act. It called on judges to seek reconciliation between litigants before them, including criminal cases. Section 174 of the Constitution empowered the Attorney General of the Federation to discontinue criminal prosecutions. So why should anybody say this matter should be resolved in courts when we have an alternative route of resolving it politically that appears to be easier and that would appear to be pleasing to everybody?
Okay, let's talk about the proceedings today.
The procedure today?
The proceedings today.
Okay.
What next?
I will yield to one of my colleagues to discuss that.
So, I hope you guys listen to the Wise Counsel, Pastor Ole Ejimako. He always say it from day one that this matter should be settled out of court. That is a political solution. He said it. And he said that no court can try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of the way and manner he was brought to Nigeria. He's the one that told us about extraordinary rendition. Nobody else knows about it. The most trusted for the Jofo did not know about it. He's the one. Remember all the attack on the White Council from these people, but where are they today? When name Apolia, Mango Trip press release, nka. But one of his interview, called the White Council, told us it was Jonathan that brought him back to Nigeria. Then who is White Council? Who is the most trusted? Mazi Nnamdi made him. Nobody knows him before. Topic makawa, but we must talk about these people. And you go and see Kawo Gonogo. But guess what? I need to mbachala. Today, they are no more. Today, all their face have covered with shame. All their face. Ezayubo. Osinabani, 21 bottle. Where are they? Where are they? Like we said, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do yourself a favor. release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or someone else will open that door for him. And it's very close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Now, let's listen to Barrister Nnemeka Ejiofor, and then we listen to Maxwell.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
And the bang, I can know all freedom lovers, we greet you. In today's proceedings, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continues to defend himself against the charges brought by the federal government of Nigeria bordering on terrorism and membership of Ipob. Today is unique because today he interrogated the court and the prosecution and charged them to prove to him or to show him what law he is alleged to have contravened. You know, this is Nigeria. We practice what we call written laws. If the laws are not made or written by the National Assembly, then they are not in existence. And if the laws have been repealed, of course, repealing means cancel. If a law is repealed, it means that law is no longer existing. Now, if a law has been repealed, according to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he cannot be asked to stand trial on those laws. And he has asked them to show him the law under which he is tried. And it is for the court and the prosecution to say, you are tried under section so and so of this law. And if you do that, you now check whether those laws are still existent in Nigeria. If they are not existent in Nigeria, then it means the young man may actually be correct to say that there is no charge against him. Of course, knowing that there is no law existing such as the ones we are furnished with. Part of the challenge we have in this court is that the Supreme Court had also ruled that there is nothing like Chapter 45 of Criminal Code. There is nothing like Chapter 45 of covering on Criminal Code. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being tried under that Chapter 45 that the Supreme Court has said does not exist. So, which law, which defense do you want him to put in a case where there is no written law? I, for one, I don't know how to even defend or interpret such if the law is not existing. The best thing is to strike out the charge and let the young man go home. And that is why he told them, how can you detain me for over 3-4 years when the law is not existing? When the law has been repealed, when the law has been cancelled? How can you detain me for 3-4 years when there is no law like Chapter 45 of the Criminal Code? So he is challenging the judiciary, he is challenging the Nigerian authorities, he is challenging all well-meaning and all well-thinking Nigerians to find out, to ask, to raise the issue and find out whether in this country the laws have changed to such that you cannot try people when there is no law in place. Can you try people when there is no written law? If you ask me to enter a defense, is it not for me to defend a written law that I may have breached? If you say I breached Section 2 million and there is nothing like Section 2 million anywhere in this world, for goodness sake, are you not jeopardizing my right to fair hearing when you ask me to defend myself against Section 2 million when Section 2 million does not exist? That is a simple question Mazi Nnamdi Kanu posed today. And unfortunately or incidentally, the court ruled that it will not answer that question now, but will answer it at the end of trial. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying, how can you try me when there is no law? You must first of all cross the hurdle by bringing up the law that I breached. Then you cannot try me under those laws. If you cannot try me, if you want to try me under a law that does not exist, then it is a breach of my fundamental human rights. So that is as simple as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put it today in black and white. And he relies heavily on Section 36, subsection 12 of our Constitution. Thank you. Well, anyway, I'll just say a few words. There is this saying amongst lawyers generally that a goat was running, and when the dog saw it, the dog also started running. Well, the fowl observed what was going on and asked the dog, "Why are you running? It is the goat that they are chasing." The dog said to the fowl, "In this country, Nigeria, if they are chasing a goat and you are a dog, you don't run, if they catch you as a dog, before you prove that you are not a goat, you take 10 years to 20 years. This appears to be what is happening to our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't speak as of counsel, I speak as of his brother, as a fellow Ipob man, and as a Nigerian, to strongly condemn what is going on. This has been going on since October 2015. We have a man on trial since October 2015. That's over 10 years ago. And out of these 10 years, we detained him for almost 6 years. And you still have him on trial. What does that tell you? It tells you the story of the dog and the goat. It's taking him 10 years to prove what, or to disprove what, or 10 years for the judiciary of Nigeria to find him guilty of what? Guilty of self-determination, guilty of making a broadcast from Kenya or from UK. What are we here for? What are we talking about? Why are we defeating ourselves? Why are Igbos keeping silent? I'm calling on Igbo leaders to speak up. What are you afraid of? Second term or what? Go to President Tinubu and tell him, "Mr. President, what you are doing to our brother is wrong. Stop it." You have stopped it in other instances, in other cases. You stopped the prosecution of Iwoho. You stopped the prosecution of Showore. You stopped the prosecution of the secretary or chairman of Mietiala. Why are you pushing ahead with the prosecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Simply because he's Igbo? Why are you doing that? You should stop it. You have the power. The blame, you can lay some blame on the judiciary, but in this very case, the buck stops at the president's table. The blame must be laid where it should be laid. The court cannot activate any trial without prosecution. This prosecution has hit a gridlock. We should stop. And if they have issues with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they should call him to the table and settle those issues. And the issues are clear anyway. It's self-determination, that is all. Every other thing that is coming under that is trumped up, just to make it look like a case that is fit to be settled by the Nigerian judiciary. I'm here to tell you that it is not possible. It is not possible. It has become very, very clear. If anybody keeps insisting, the courts must settle it. Think of the person that stole your election, and the moment you open your mouth, he says, "Go to court." Why are we insisting on the courts settling this matter? Is somebody contriving something in the courts? The politicians can settle it as well. Political leaders can settle this. And the number one that should settle this is Tinubu. He should not inherit Buhari's hatred of the Igbo. He shouldn't do it. He should abhor it and make his new friends or make his own enemies. But by all means, he should not inherit an enmity brought by Buhari in 2015 against the Igbo, of which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the poster boy. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Max.
So taking it on from there, you see, the war is on Nigeria now, based on the American President Trump's threats. And if you watch in the court today, we have about 2 or 3 foreigners covering this event. I want to plead with Mr. President, please. This particular trial is embarrassing Nigeria the more. It's embarrassing Nigeria the more. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court, as witness today, ask this question 4 good times. Tell me the law upon which you are trying me. Tell me the law upon which I violated. Now, he has filed a motion, and to clear this particular doubt, Nnamdi Kanu is not running away from defense. Remember that he has already filed his witnesses, about how many of them? 23 of them, to tell you that he was ready to enter into defense. But in law, if you see something that you're supposed to raise and you do not raise it, it may be seen as you waving it. And based on that, thank God that, of course, people know that he's intelligent. People know that he's a good insider. So, based on the advice by his consultants, both foreign and local, And in his own research, he discovered that there was no even law, just like my colleague. So he said, what am I entering into defense for? So that gave rise to the motion he filed. And in that motion, he raised a lot of issues. Now, my lord said, please, you people talk about extraordinary rendition. And I want somebody to come and testify and leave evidence towards that. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, no, you cannot leave any other evidence. Where the court, where the law has mandated you to take judicial notice of every law, every judgment, every document in the court file. In that judgment in the court file, there is Court of Appeal judgment there. There is a Supreme Court judgment there. Right. There is a Federal High Court judgment there. Okay. There is Kenya Court judgment there. All these United Nations, all these judgments are in that court file. And the court is expected to take judicial notice of all those issues. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also filed notice of preliminary objection. In that notice of preliminary objection, he also raised all these issues. And that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, my lord, during your local submission, really on local submission, you failed to take judicial notice of all these issues. So I believe that without going into what is pending in court, I believe that my lord will reconsider this particular motion, because my lord said that I have seen the motion. When the prosecution said that the one he has was not stamped, my lord said no, the one in the court was filed, was signed, and the court belief cannot serve you on stamp and unsigned document. I don't know where they got that one, but given that the court has confirmed that it's in the court file, I believe that my lord would have, nobody is above mistake, of course. In fact, court is not a court of know-it-all. Court is expected to raise issues where you are confused or something that you need to clarification. You ask, please, can you address me on this issue? I expected my lord to say, this thing this guy is raising, can you people address me on it? Let us pass the hurdle. You can make your judgment in one way or the other. We are doing in one way or the other. I know. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I cannot. The Lord did not say I should enter defense. The Lord said that we should do this. So that is where we are. And I believe that, just like Special Counsel said, the Igbos, Nigerians of good conscience, you people should rise. Like when the issue of June 12 came up, all of us in this country stood against it and we work against Abacha. Without minding that Abiola is involved, Abiola is not involved. We collectively fought against that. Why should that of Nnamdi Kanu, everybody is running away? Probably because of one or two contracts we are getting, because of one to the president called the protest. The president is just like Buhari today. Buhari died in this country, and everybody was jubilating, including people of Daura. They were jubilating that Buhari died because of the bad legacy he left for himself and for his children. Mr. President, you are a Democrat, you fight for this democracy. Please, you know that Nnamdi Kanu never committed anything. They arrested him so as to stop him from agitating. Please, release him and allow him to continue with his agitation and dialogue. Thank you.
Igbo Union, sir. No. It's okay. Igbo Union. Let's go. Igbo Union. No, I said something.
So, you guys have listened from the Wise Counsel, Pastor Aloy Ejimako, listened from Barrister Nnemeka, also listened from Maxwell. And they say it in a plain language that you will understand. Now, tell me, why did Nigeria government, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, want to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a law that does not exist? Why? Even their own court, Supreme Court of Nigeria, say that Section 45 does not exist. That criminal code does not exist. So tell me, on which law did Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You know, there is something Maxwell said. Say Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't hail it the case of Buhari. You know, I think I would disagree with them here. Kidnapping our leader from all the way from Kenya. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is aware. Don't forget, Bola Ahmed Tinubu Just start, just start where Buhari stop. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is away, and don't be so. And I don't want you guys to know. How would I say? What would I use now? Okay, listen. What I'm trying to say is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu hates our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That this NSAS of a thing is still in his mind. Remember, he escaped from Lagos. Oh, but also, it's still in his mind. How about what our so-called wife from Shikili said about Igbos? That they will take all our properties in Lagos. So if you are telling me that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you don't want him to elite the what Buhari have started, no, they are all in it together. This is the fact. And for the Igbo politicians and governors, what is happening to them is that of heavy and jealous. Why? Why must he be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Or do you think they have not met Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think? Do you think they have not met Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Go and watch what Soludo said when he went on Channels TV for interview. When Shegu want to interview him and Shegu asked me about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said to Shegu, I think he told me that we are here on my campaign issue, not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But this is the same person in 2017-18. Go and watch Soludo, what he's talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have opened the debate. Let Igbo's elite talk about it. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting means well. The same Soludo, when he was about to campaign to enter the office, he went to DSS. The same Soludo is asking the governor to release the president to release him on his care. Then the fact is that they've all think they will use they will put pressure on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do their bid, and Onyendu rejected all their bid. This is just the fact, and that's why Alex Soti said that he is talking about it personally on his own. And listen, for those of you who still have that, who still have this in mind that it's Igbo governors are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't buy that idea. I don't buy that idea. Which Igbo governors are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Which politicians are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No. Are you telling me the governors are more powerful than the presidency? Or are you telling me that when presidency say yes, the governor can say no? Tell me. So all those things, they are all tools. They are all tools. Both the presidency, both the governors, all of them are tools to this Western world. They are all tools. They are all using them because they know that the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu achieve what he is looking for, all those stealing of resources, all those things will stop. If you want business, you come on a right way, on a land table to talk about business. The crude oil. Nigeria government don't even know how much they pump in a day. How about our resources? How about our gold? How about our solid minerals in individuals' pockets? So the Westerners, they are the one holding our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they are using the Nigeria government as a tools, using Igbo politicians, Igbo governors as a tools. But guess what? Ụkwara time ya ọda. That hand, one na ya eji mma gbubie. Or that hand, anyị eji obejili ka anyị eji gbuchafụ ya. Can you imagine? Prince Meme Kanu went to Supreme Court to file a petition about the case of our leader. DSS detained him. But at the end of the day, he was released. Then ask yourself, why? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. So, what I'm saying, you that are watching me, you can do more better than me. I'm not a broadcaster before. There's something happened that make me to put my face on media. You can do more better than me. Take your smartphone. Start speaking. That's why this area is far, far better than 70s or 80s. Because we are in the world now is a global community, a global village. Take your smartphone and start speaking. The use of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go to your X handle. Start tweeting. Whatever media you can lay your hand, whatever media you find yourself, start release Mazi. Start speaking. Start asking Nigeria government on which law are they trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? On which law? On which law are they trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Supreme Court said that criminal code section 45 did not exist. So on which law? Or is there any court bigger than Supreme Court? Is there any other court bigger than Supreme Court? The answer is no. Like I said, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you don't let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go, someone else will do that. Someone else will open that gate. Someone else will open that gate. This is facts. Now we have to go on break. When we come back, we talk about Trump on Nigeria. They won't. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Mazi Zumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you, please endeavor to welcome others. Is very important. We are live at our various platform on Facebook, Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. On Facebook, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Also on Facebook, Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. We're also live on X handle, Chukwudi Benjamin Ezumezu. We're also live on YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please share this program and invite your loved ones. And before we go to President Trump, there is a video I want to play. What Onyendu told us so many years ago, and people call him names. But let's listen.
Nigeria was sold by a man named George Goldie for just £865,000. It sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. And the story behind it is even darker. In the late 1800s, Britain was racing to grab African land. A businessman called Sir George Dashwood Taubman Goldie created the Royal Niger Company, a private company that controlled trade across the River Niger. Goldie convinced over 400 local rulers to sign treaties giving his company control of their lands and trade. By 1886, the British government gave his company a royal charter, allowing it to act like a government, to tax, to police, even to wage war. By 1899, Britain wanted full control, so they paid the company £865,000, not Goldie himself, but the company, to hand everything over. And just like that, vast parts of what became Nigeria passed from corporate rule to the British Crown. Think about that. The future of millions was traded like a business deal, not by the people of Nigeria, but by men in a London boardroom. This is how colonial Africa was carved up. Boardrooms, signatures, and a price tag. This is the Africa you're not shown, but I'm here to show you. For just 865,000.
You know, when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us this, so many people, so many people say that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a liar. So many people say that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a liar. Hold on, dear fans, just a minute. Sorry for that, dear fans. Oh, we just Somebody just send them or something, or brought somebody in we can ignore this message, So, um, like I was saying, when onye the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, told us this on Radio Biafra, a lot of people disagree with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But today, it's everywhere. Onye ndu Mbologudike, the man that know it all. The seed or plant is germinating everywhere. And an Igbo na-agba, in fact, Nigeria na-agba gara gara. Ọ bụrụ okwu ọnụ, eziokwu. Onye ndu told us. And guess what? That loyal Niger company, it turned out today to be share company today. To be share company today. That loyal Niger company then, it turned out that is that loyal company is share company today. I want you guys to listen to this lady again. It's very important before we go to Trump.
Pounds. It sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. And the story behind it is even darker. In the late 1800s, Britain was racing to grab African land. A businessman called Sir George Dashwood Taubman Goldie created the Royal Niger Company, a private company that controlled trade across the River Niger. Goldie convinced over 400 local rulers to sign treaties giving his company control of their lands and trade. By 1886, the British government gave his company a royal charter, allowing it to act like a government, to tax, to police, even to wage war. By 1899, Britain wanted full control, so they paid the company £865,000, not Goldie himself, but the company, to hand everything over. And just like that, vast parts of what became Nigeria passed from corporate rule to the British Crown. Think about that. The future of millions was traded like a business deal, not by the people of Nigeria, but by men in a London boardroom. This is how colonial Africa was carved up. Boardrooms, signatures, and a price tag. This is the Africa you're not shown, but I'm here to show you.
So, any comments? Any comment from you guys? Any comments? Now you have listened to a foreigner. Guess you will now agree. Say, oh, so this is how Nigeria was created. Now, I said the next topic is on Trump. Trump on Nigeria, You know what I'm going to say about this Trump issue? For me, it's personal, it's my personal objective. It's my opinion. My opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. No? And later I will put up I will send the link out. Come and air your opinion. Now, on Trump, if you ask me, Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu, did you like Trump putting Nigeria back on CPC? And do you want Trump to put foot soldiers on Nigeria's soil? Masego, 100% I want that. 100% I want that. 100% I want that. But there is also disadvantage. Because anything that have advantage have disadvantage. One of the disadvantages is that there's no place America will go that they will go with empty-handed. This is the fact. This is the 100% fact. But now ask yourself, those of you that are against what Trump is saying, or are against Trump threatening, or against Trump saying that you will have to put that it's against Trump threatening to Nigeria, that will be boot on ground. Those of you that is again that say, oh, they want to come and take our resources, take this, take this, take this. Let me ask you, what have you benefit from that resources you have? Be honest to yourself. Be honest, be honest to yourself. What have you benefit from that resources, from that mineral resources, from that solid mineral you have at your backyard? What have you benefit? Poverty. Now again, ask yourself, put yourself in these people that are in this lead zone, in Benue, in Jos, in Southern Kaduna, in Yobe, in Jalingo, Talaba. No, put yourself in their shoe. Those communities that more than something communities in Jos have been chased away and foreigners are there, are occupying their land. The same thing happened in Benue. Put yourself in their shoe. If you are one of them, what will be your answer? Because the government that the government that all their duty is to protect you, they are not doing that. They are protecting the terrorists against to buy you. And all you can sit there is talking about resources. Hey, they want to come and take resources. What have you benefit from that resources? Now, I want to play this video. This is one of the video I played on Facebook. You know, put a lot of restriction on me, but I don't care. I posted that. I want to show you this. I want to show you guys this video. Just one of the video, no one. Not much. Now, look at the bodies. These are human beings. These are human beings just like me and you, in their own land, in their own community. They were by, all of them were by. Now, I want you to put yourself in this relative. If you are asked, do you want Trump to come in or not? What will be your answer? What will be your response? Be honest to yourself. Just be honest to yourself. Be honest to yourself. And again, well, I have said this in one of my videos before, that Africa will be the next Cold War. Africa will be the next Cold War. Africa will be the next Cold War. Cold War. Now, I saw what China is saying, that Nigeria is a sovereign state. You know, I saw what China is saying, that Nigeria is a sovereign state, that America should mind their business. Now, China, let me ask you, you are okay, right? You are benefiting from Nigeria. No, there's no two way about that, because If you in Nigeria, all those most of state in Nigeria, you guys are mining solid minerals. Go to Ebony State. Then in terms of business, Igbos are selling your goods all over the world. It's not your business. It's not a business because all you care is just to man to enrich your people, to make your people comfortable. You don't care about others. Because if you care about others, you will be in the same side with America. Because we are talking about human being here. We are not talking about resources. Come and take resources and let them live. Come and take resources and let them live. Because nothing lasts forever. Because a day will come, that resources, you will stop taking it. But come and take resources and let these people live. You come to a community, you buy 500 and something people in a day. These are human beings we are talking about, are not animals. And China is want just to tell us Nigeria is a sovereign state. You guys should play this politics out of Nigeria. If you guys want to bring that Cold War to start with in Nigeria, no problem. No problem. But guess what? Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. So I know in Afghanistan, the way you America leave Afghanistan, it's not nice. Yeah. I know the way America leaves Syria, it's not okay. Okay, fine and good. But we are talking about human being. Nigeria government is sponsoring terrorists that are killing its own citizen, that are buying its own citizen. Are you comparing a human being with resources? I'm asking you guys, let's be honest to ourselves. Ndị a na-egbu mmadụ ka ha na-egbu. These people are human beings just like me and you. Oh, just because you have never come to your side. How about what's happening in Kwara State? Out of 16 local governments, these people have taken over 11 local governments. How about it? We are here telling us about resources. We don't care about resources. Let them live. Human beings' life matters. If you talk about this, let them take. A time will come, that generation may have an upper hand, they will stop it. Just the same way they stop France in Niger. Yeah, because if Niger had been wiped out by, I'm just using for instance, you know, if Niger have this encounter with this terrorist and say because of resources France is taking, blah, 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 and they will wipe them out. Foreigners will take over the land. But today, after so many years in Niger, this generation stopped France from taking the resources. So if America is here and the life of people is protected, Bahakwami Norulunda Hausa, a day will come, a generation will come. They say, America, no, enough is enough. You have taken enough, okay, go. Then their life is there. Than to leave them in the hands of bandits, to wipe them off from this planet Earth. And you are telling me about the sources. Let me see if I can have. Let me see if I have another video. These are corpse. These are corpse of human being. Bye bye Fulani terrorists. These are corpse of human being. Bye bye Fulani terrorists. And you are telling me about the sources. I'm asking you, you that are saying the sources, what have you benefit? What have you gained from that resources? From January, we are told that if you have money in bank, you they will be charging tax will be taken away from your money, 15 to 20% to 25%. Once you have above 800,000, tell me what have you benefit? Tell me what have you benefit? And remember, I told you guys before that what I want President Trump to do is to back referendum of referendum for we to decide if we want to belong to Nigeria or not, and release our the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember what Gaddafi said before he died, that if they want this fighting to stop, let Nigeria divide into two, the north and the south. Remember, so many years ago. Now I want to put out my link. If you care to join, if you have your own view, come in. But remember, your camera must be open. If your camera is not open, I'm not taking you in. I'm not bringing you in. So let's put our link out. So our link is out. You can join us on Facebook. Mazi Ezumezu. So the link is there. Or you can join us on YouTube. Ikechukwu Izumezu. The link is there. Or you can join us on X Andom. Chukwu the Benjamin Izumezu. The link is there. Now, I want us to listen to the uh um or I say to listen to this lady from America, what they are talking about the state of Nigeria, about what Trump decision. Let's listen to the lady, what they are discussing about President Trump and Nigeria on radio, all the way from America. Let's listen. Let's listen a bit.
Kelly Financial Authority, sponsored by Mario. My bad. Mario's Quality Roofing, Siding, and Windows.
I don't know if you guys are you guys hearing it. Please let me know in comment section. Please let me know in comment section if you guys can hear it. Please, it's very important. Please.
Of Nigerian Christians by Islamic militants, which, in other words, is Trump right? That's what he's calling for. Should the U.S. take military action to stop the massacres of Nigerian Christians by Islamic militants? A, yes. B, no. You know where I stand. I am a yes on this all the way. But that's me. I want to hear from you. You can vote on our webpage, wrko.com/Cooner, wrko.com/Cooner, KUHN is in National ER. I was very active on X last night. You can vote via X. My handle there, all one word, at the Kuhner Report, Kuhner. Okay, a lot of you are texting in. This is from 917. Jeff, by the way, you can text us 70470. 70470. Jeff, where's Black Lives Matter? I guess they're too busy, buying up mansions. Well, but really, where are all these BLM activists? I mean, I figured this is it. Black Lives Matter, check.
Okay.
Blacks getting massacred, killed, check. Innocent black lives getting massacred and killed, check. Trump is there saying we got to protect and defend them, and you're nowhere to be seen. You phonies, you frauds, you. Again, they've just been exposed for the liars and hypocrites that they are. Let me read one more. This is a really, really good text message.
Okay.
512 Jeff.
Okay. Godwin or do okay now? Or do okay? Or the bit okay now? Don't listen now. The bit okay now.
One of my neighbors here in Canada was a true saint, the kindest man I've ever known. In the 40 years that I knew him, I never heard him say an unkind word about anyone. He was a devoutly Christian man and his own kind of missionary. This is interesting. He spent his savings on trips to Africa to help the poor people there. Ironically, mostly to Nigeria and Uganda. And he helped to build wells in remote villages so the people could have fresh water. He confided in me many years ago what he thought about the Muslims in both countries. Children of Satan were his words, not mine. Well, I'm telling you, when you see what they're doing to the kidnappings of little girls, what they do to them after they've kidnapped them, what they do to their homes, to their churches, to priests, to nuns, to mothers, to the elderly. Really, children of Satan is the right phrase. It is satanic, it is evil, it is truly diabolical. 617-266-6868. The last thing they are is the religion of peace. It's a religion of war and a religion of conquest. Agree, disagree? Let's go to Mark in Medford. Thanks for holding, Mark, and welcome.
I gotta say, like that Mandani ad in Arabic on TV, the only thing missing is people in the background yelling, Allah Akbar, and a video of two planes flying into the World Trade Center. It's disgusting. Disgusting. You take it off the air. But I agree, Marshall.
Mark, I promise I'm not going to cut you off, okay? I'm going to give you all the time in the world, even if I have to hold you over. I'm just curious. Why do you think he's playing this ad literally a couple days before the election? It's inflammatory. It's incendiary. It's just going to cause more people to potentially vote against him. Why would he do this, Mark? To be this brazen about it? Because you're right. All that's missing from the ad are the two planes crashing into the World Trade Center and someone yelling out Allah Akbar. So why would he do this, especially now, when he's on the cusp of winning the election and the race is tightening? He was up 20, then he was up 10. Now there's a poll that says, Cuomo's only behind by 7 points. So Cuomo is starting to close the gap. And yet it's like the closer he gets to the finish line, the more open he is about his pro-Sharia, pro-tech
Well, Jeff, in my opinion, and I believe this is true, is that he knows he's going to win tomorrow. And I think this is his way of sending a message to the Muslim Brotherhood. And I'll get to that. And I'll tell you why, Jeff. New York City is about to elect a man that one of the first things, if not the first thing on his to-do list, is to dismantle the New York Police Department. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Jeff. If you're not going to say it, I'm not going to say it. Someone else ain't going to say it. I'm going to say it. If that happens, Jeff, New York City will become Nigeria. Not maybe on the scale of Nigeria, but it will become Nigeria. And then you're going to ask Nnamdi the question, will you arrest and prosecute people murdering Christians in New York City? Or will you turn the other cheek, look the other way, because it's also what you support and believe in? Mark, I wish you were wrong. I really wish I could disagree with you, but I can't. Mark, please hang on, because I know you want to talk about the whole Nigeria. Should we, U.S. military get involved in Nigeria? But no, he is right. He wants to disband, defund the police, and he wants to abolish prisons. If he gets elected, New York is in a world of trouble.
So this is the discussion all the way from America about Nigeria. It's hitting. So no, no, it's hitting down. Now I want to say something. For those that are saying that there's no genocide on Christianity in Nigeria, you guys are liars. You guys are liars. People like Bishop Kuka and the rest of them, you guys are liars. For those that are saying that, oh, Muslims also buy, yes, but at what time did they start buying Muslim? And at the same time, who are those that are buying Muslim? Is it not the same them that are buying Muslim, buying Christian? But at what time did they start? In 2015, 16, 17. See the number of churches being born. We have a guest. Oh, yeah. No. At 2015, 16, 17, even 18, go and check the number of church in the north being burned down. And every December, crossover December, they always targeted Christians in churches. So you are telling me, yeah, it's Nigeria that's buying. Don't say it's Christian. No, say it the way it is. Say it the way it is. When this issue started, it was 100% Christians they are buying, burning down churches. It's there on media. But something happened when they start going against Muslims. Something happened. But apart from that, who are those that are carrying this atrocity? Is it Christian? The answer is no. It's Muslim. So what are you talking about? So what are you talking about? I'm asking you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All I know, 100%, I know, no, America, anywhere they go, they don't go with empty. They don't go home with empty-handed. They go home with something, and that is normal because they will come with equipment. They come with a lot of things. But the most important thing is that they want to save life. I don't care about the resources. What have you benefited from that resources for the past something years? We have a guest. No, yeah, Mazi Dakus. Yeah, welcome to the program, sir. No,
Mazi, good evening.
yeah, evening, sir. Evening. Please introduce yourself. No, then I will go on and you can take over the microphone.
Good evening, fellow Ipob, beloveds of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience. I'm Jocelyn Akujo Bindola, one of love, 72 carton of trouble, cake with Junior, who was a one man's word, one love, and one BC. Amo Karaka, Amo Shibike. We are on board, deliberating both Mazin and the Kalo case that has no court pronounce or court verdict. Somebody say, keep on talking things that nowhere, no court has pronounced this man, no court, one charlatan for treasonable felony and terrorism. And you say this person is a terrorist. You are calling us, you just use your name and call. No court ever said IPOB is a terrorist or treasonable felon. That's the type of country, because that is what the terrorists in United Kingdom plot, and we must dismantle it. We are not begging anybody. I can hear everybody, one idiot will say, oh, China. So China, what the activity of China and the activity of Muslim terrorists, Fulani in particular, in our land. Britain hand them our resources. These are slave boys United Kingdom are using to exploring us. One idiot is talking, oh, Nigerian resources. Which resources are you talking about? Where is that resources? Resources situated? In what part? Is it in the north or in the west? It's situated in an Igbo. It is Igbo inheritance. They are fighting. And when I look at some of our brothers and the way they reason, every day, oh, church, what are you talking about? It's church, Fulani that is holding our resources, hold our people down. You are not seeing them. Every day, some inflate will be church. What has church has to do? When we are talking something that is important, and you are chasing cloud, Fulani, deliberate. That thing you see, those terrorists, United Kingdom, the digital ID fraudulent Yahoo customer are his boys. He is the one sponsoring them. Because he is the government. Britain deliberately hand the resources of Ndibo in the hand of Fulani, and all the Igbo governors are bowing down for Fulani before they emerge as a governor. That is why Soludo is talking nonsense on daily basis. China and the Fulani are the same birds of the same feather. But China should be careful and mindful. Oh, America is invading, want to exploit the resources, Nigerian resources. So terrorists that is exploring it. So Fulani and jihadis of Fulanis will come and exploring our resources. And one goat is talking nonsense. I know most of you don't know what is happening. Fulani is invading our land. United Kingdom are using Fulani to invade our land constantly on daily basis, which all your Igbo politicians know too well, because they want to keep nonsense arrangement, nobody signed the signature. Ndị their leadership and na-efegharịa ụkpramọtak. Onye na-ama nga mmiri shiri manwe ama na nga mmiri mine shi. And nobody can change what I'm saying. Not under my own watch that we will go and bother. I like what Darlington said yesterday to Gumi. Say, you people have deceived us enough. Because we work out and say deceive. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob Ojuka, so or they not what they are interested. Oh, one Nigeria. Thunder fire that person gas one Nigeria. So you want to become a slave in the hand of Fulanis that Britain created. Give them weapon to be by our people so that you will not talk. So they will intimidate you, you talk. Or Chukwumacha Soludo will come and kill you. Look at useless Asaro. But this thing that is playing now, all the Niger Deltas who are running their mouth. But these are Jonathan's, to take Jonathan out, take anybody who is coming from that. Look at Wike and all of them think they are going to give them power. Nobody is going to give them power. They will use them. After use them, they dump them. They will dump them because they are used to dump. All this nonsense they are saying is orchestrated from United Kingdom. Bring them together. Don't worry. They know how to pass. Oh, they will label them. And they will, when they label you that you are a criminal, that person above you, they will run. That's what they are going to do. Nothing more, nothing less. United Kingdom are using these children of maid, generation of rapists, invade our land. And somebody think that we're going to take that rubbish. And some of us are not actually nele character. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is looking for 100 men. Who are those men? Men of what? Value? Where did you see men of value? Or noise makers in the and hatred in the. Let me tell you, Ndi Igbo play game of defeating themselves. Igbo have defeated themselves all by themselves because of this rubbish they are doing. If this our own time, had it been that it is 1966, or go again or 2 days, walk over. Alone so. Ejeba in the Chuarian or Christianity as a flag, Christianity as a or church as or Omena as a flag, Omena as a alone ye Jiro. House that they are already divided. How are you going to win the war?
Maz, hold on a minute. Let's listen to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what he said about Trump.
Why all this Trump? Why always you talk about Trump? We said to them because Trump is a very decent and honorable human being. He speaks the truth the same way that I do, not minding who is pleased. There is no space for political correctness. He calls things the way he sees them. When the clown they have in Asorok, the mask wearer, gave the claim, he said, Trump asked me why I am killing Christians in Nigeria. President Buhari, the one that is dead, raised as a mask wearing doppelganger to deceive the idiots. Go to my page again, of course, the post is being suppressed by Facebook, you will see it. The mask, you can see the mask on his face. You can see his fresh hands, fresh hands of a supposed 80-year-old. And you're telling me that people are sensible and reasonable? I doubt that very much. I doubt it very much. And they come to me, they say, oh, don't talk about it. You shouldn't. Don't talk about it, Buhari. I said, are you blind? Are you blind? Can you not see a mask? Can you not see the hole on his neck? Are you blind and foolish that you cannot see those things? But because there is a climate of fear, a climate of suppression and subjugation, a climate of betrayal, a climate of treachery, a climate of sabotage, a climate of oppression. That is why none of you can stand up to speak the truth, to say that little boy can never be an 80-year-old. Look at his hands. He's there for the whole world to see. And you don't want me to speak that very truth because you have something to hide, because you're compromised, because you're a traitor. Only traitors are afraid of the truth. Trump asked me why I am killing Christians in Nigeria. Let me ask some of you, has the Pope ever been this brave to call Asorok and to say, why are you killing Christians? Has the Democratic Party in America been able to call and say, why are you killing Christians? Has the Archbishop of Canterbury been able to call? How about all the mega Pentecostal pastors that come to the zoo, you go for their crusade, have they ever called? It's only Trump who said to the idiots they sent to him, why are you killing Christians? If you cannot love such a man, who are you going to love? Has Obama ever said such a thing before? Why are you killing Christians? No, he will never say it, because he is part and parcel of the problem. And tomorrow idiots will still say, why are you supporting Trump? Why do you support Trump? Your common sense cannot tell you that this man that confronted Jubril, when they sent Jubril to him, that said to Jubril, why are you killing Christians? Because if you present a squirrel to them as your president, they will accept. If you present a madman, a completely mad, if you bring a madman and say this is your president, of course they'll accept it. Any idiot is sent to America, they will accept. Even if the idiot is wearing a mask, they will accept. Jubril went to America and Trump asked him this question. Which American president has ever done that before? Did the British Prime Minister do it? Why didn't they say, Theresa May called me and asked me, or David Cameron, or Boris Johnson? No, it's only in the whole world, only Trump is concerned for the dying Christian niggers you have in the zoo. And that is the man people say is a racist. Those who are not racist, those who claim they love you, you are being slaughtered. They cannot ask after you. It is a man you claim is a racist that is asking after you. Do you see how foolish black people are? They bring out their sentimental mumbo-jumbo crap. Rubbish. Every time you tell them the truth, they can never ever absorb, assimilate that very truth, and do something with it. Never in their lives. They prefer lies. That is why I like Trump. He tells you the truth the way he sees it. He doesn't give a damn how you're going to feel. That is inconsequential to him. What matters is the truth. And that truth has been spoken. If not that this idiot opened his mouth to say it, will you understand the amount of work that people are doing in Washington to try to highlight the plight of dying Christians in the zoo? All your pastors are concerned about is who insulted who and how much tithe you're going to pay. Your pastors see you the same way that the Fulani see you. They know you are foolish. Your pastors understand how foolish all of you are. That is why they treat you the way they treat you. And the Fulanis understand how hopeless and crazy we are. That is why they treat us the way they treat us. That is why they can kill you and talk about unity. That's not telling you. They're telling you, oh, let's remain united. Oh, one united Nigeria. We intermarry. We know each other. You have your chemist shop in Bauchi. You have another chemist shop in Brandon Kepi. You are selling spare parts in Kaduna. Can you imagine such rubbish? You are killing me. When I ask you to stop killing me, you tell me, oh, don't worry. Think of the things that unite us together. They know we are hopeless. We are sentimental fools. We are always very emotional. We are not cold and rational. Always emotion. Always allowing our, should I say, nonsensical mentality. That is why we are poor. Let me tell you something. If you want to seriously change your life for good, sit down and ask yourself the following questions. Why are black people poor? Why is it that no African country can manufacture an aeroplane? I mean manufacture, not assemble. Why is it that no African country can feed itself without foreign aid? Why is it that despite the abundance of technology and knowledge, scientific knowledge, people are still homeless in Africa? People are still poverty-stricken in Africa? Ask yourself these questions. And if they don't, take what we preach, ask yourself a very simple question. Why are we living on top of oil? Yet there is no running water. We drink the water that we go to defecate in. Ask yourself that simple question. Why do we have oil pollution in our land when Shell and other people, Ajib and Halliburton, who are extracting oil from our land, there is no oil spillage in their own country? There is no pollution, no environmental degradation. Any day you answer those questions, believe me, you will change. If you fail to ask yourselves those questions, then you are finished. A black man is the worst creation on this very earth. I say it without apology to any idiot. The most useless thing God ever created is the brain of a black man. They don't reason very well. Trump is fighting for you. You have not fought for yourself before. You have never ever before called Asherok to say, why are you killing Christians? But you can open your useless nigger mouth, your useless black nigger idiotic mouth to disparage Trump because you're foolish and very, very hopeless. And that is why Fulani are messing with you. All of it. And where they leave off, your useless pastors will round it up for you. They protested against fuel hike during Jonathan's regime because Jonathan was a gentleman. Where are those pastors today? If you can do it under Jonathan and not under this present Janjaweed Fulani Caliphate regime of terrorism, that means you're a hypocrite. The Bible calls you a hypocrite. If you're a pastor that protested under Jonathan, you came out on the streets and you cannot do something now, you are a hypocrite. And if you're a hypocrite, you cannot be the servant of God. It's impossible. These are the things you need to know. Where are all the idiots that told you that they can see in the future? That Buhari is good for you. Where are the idiots now, I ask you? All the idiots with the Bible, where are those fools now, I ask you? Do you see how God disgraced all of them? To say your prophecy is not from me. All that nonsense, all these stupid people, all these idiotic, these children of perdition that we are predicting about how Buhari is going to bring glory days back. Where are those fools now? But you being a black idiot that you are, tomorrow when they call you, you go to the adoration ground. Tomorrow when they call you, you go to their huge dome. And you give them your tithes, your offering, you plant, you sow, you water the seed. Because you are black, because you are unreasonable, because you are foolish. They came out to protest under Jonathan, yes? Ask your pastor. It's an assignment. On Sunday, all of you, or those of you that go to church, ask them, Pastor, Super Pastor, why was it that under Jonathan you came out to protest, sir? You called him Daddy Gio. Daddy Gio, how come under Jonathan all of you came out to protest? Daddy, why don't you go and protest now? He will not go because he's a hypocrite. He's a child of Lucifer. You people don't want to hear the truth. The problem with black people is that you don't want to hear the truth. You don't like it. But as the scriptures made us to understand, that truth will set you free.
eziokwu Chineke eziokwu Chineke ọ dị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ihe adị ka echi n'echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ọbụla egbughị ya egbu onwe ya n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụ nwa ada nwa ọkụ nwa ọsọ n'ihi ilo na-asị na-egwu ana ọfọ na-egwu enwelu mkpochi. Now, for those who are trying to, to cover this genocide, this massacre against Christians in Nigeria, this was our that made this broadcast when that annual Fiana Buhari Nondo. The late Buhari said with his mouth that President Trump asked him, "Why are you buying Christians in Nigeria? Why?" You guys think before US president put Nigeria into CPC, he did not have all the fat and everything. Now, let me just tell you guys. You see those videos we are posting? There's one you will post. Facebook will just cover it, or will take it down. Before Facebook will take it down, these agents, this American agent have tapped it. They will tap it. They will verify the video, whether it's AI or Dotly, or they have adopt the video. Once it's genuine, they will keep it. In Facebook, on all those medias, they will keep it. You think America don't have all the facts that they are buying Christians in Nigeria? They have all the facts. This is the 100% truth. So all those Leo mockery that are gallivanting everywhere, trying to cover evil. Where is Bishop Kuka? Where is Bishop Kuka? Where is the one at Rome? What is his name? That Igbo man at Rome. What is his name? I'm forgetting his name now. After they say it's supposed to be a pope. What have he said? Nothing. The people of the same faith with them are buying. And all you can tell me the sources and all the sources. We don't care. Let them come and take the sources and let people live. Let people's life matters. Mazi, please, your take home. The Kaiba Pios, and I am Mecha Kai. Your take home, Mazi.
Well, Mazi is amazing.
Your
The
Mazi.
fact is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said everything. You can hear me, I come on live. Look, all these things that you see that is playing in Nigeria, orchestrated by United Kingdom. United Kingdom deliberately create Muslim for their impunity across the globe. They owns them. They removed them. No Muslim can challenge United Kingdom. No Muslim can challenge United Kingdom. Here in UK, they dominate everywhere. They occupy all seats, all important seats. They occupied it. But UK don't know that they have sold their land to jihadists. Let me tell you something, with so many people. That's why anywhere go and check Muslim. Anywhere they are seeking for power. What is the purpose of power? When you get power, you can act. All these terrorists you see carrying gun because they are in charge of power. They are control Nigerian or this thing. They control Nigerian democracy. They own seat. They control seat. When it comes to security, they are there. When it comes to presidency, where is Ndibu that owns the mineral resources? But even on social media, I am now able to like on Abamba, Achoni. But when I get a book with CG Bogolanya, n'aka onye idiot kpụ isi ala enye arụsị. You can't talk to them. No, that's the way. But they are using our resources. You can't talk to them. But then you can point me, you can talk me, you can call me name, but you can't call them name. Get run to Nobia no here, make us get what I'm saying. Because of what? I ain't also, I am not, I am not a peer bag anymore. In one, you give one hook. Kesi biko bia were bika one idiot to leno na also biko nde fulani bia were na line yo IPOB ego omre one girl chere this girl omre there omre 1 minute girl omre 1 minute girl chere mezi gi hodere lekwe hodere lekwe hodere atwa mezi gi hodere chere ma go hodere Anyway, I want to show you what this girl has been on daily basis. Where basara IPOB asekulagi or ESN asekulagi. Telato mizigi. No, I this one. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okru Osi when basara. Osi. I get scared and sad whenever I remember that Gumi Sheki son is serving military officer in the army. This is a girl on daily basis. He talk about Mazi Nnamdi, but he said, I get scared and sad whenever I remembered that Sheikh Gumi son is serving military officer in Nigeria. One day that boy will overthrow power, and then name Sharia empathy he making. Gumi's son, we terrorist, an informant to the terrorist. He's a man who is negotiating. Gumi, remember that there was a time Gumi, I think he was the man who planted to either bomb American destiny. A terrorist who come on social media, don't kill them, talk to them, because they are making business with terrorism. Terrorist is a business to jihadist Muslim Fulanis, including Sadwana's son, that Satan of Sokoto. The Satan of Sokoto knows about what is happening. The British Prime Minister know what is happening. King Charles know what is happening. They send them. It's a deliberate to keep Ndibo down, for you not to be rise, for them to be making with our resources. I am wrong now. That's what we are. This thing you are saying, they want to impose Sharia on you. What is the purpose of imposing Sharia? So that when you answer a Muslim, you become the mumu and the otele and the slave. So that God was zombie. Whenever they want to because they will use that here coup d'etat law. That's what they are trying to do. But all your governors, all those terrorist governors you have in Igbo land, knows what I'm saying. All of them are Muslim. All of them are Sharia bastard. So what are we talking about? Your Igbo governors know. And that is why Chukwumacha Soludo is talking nonsense. That is what they can both of them is playing. Mba is playing it. Mwiru is playing it. And that is why they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only man who will mount the man to anywhere no one majiji. So the truth is that we can't be, sit back and watch all this rubbish and all this nonsense continue like that. And then we say we are freedom fight. Who are we fighting? Look at their leadership. Who are they fighting? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All day now what they Biafra. They want to get you Biafra. The truth is that, my brother, let us know what to do. We are waiting for Hamadike. Tomorrow is their court. I don't know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered the first. Everything is telling you the case was not. It's like
Can
what
you
this
see it?
useless.
When I say it, it's not out of hatred. People say, "Oh, I don't like his."
We are saying to Sheore, Sheore is wanted. He committed treasonable felony. So which court give that useless police officer authority to talk that? Which court? Just like that, because he's a police officer. A police officer who should be rotting in jail. He's supposed to rot in jail because of that inflammatory, utterances he said against Shore. Without court, he said Shore is committing treasonable felony. By which court say that? By idiot that called himself a CP. Aboro CP.
Let's listen to
When we look at all this nonsense and when we see how people, that is why we say Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a country. So why Nigeria is not a country?
So
Nigeria is not
hold
a
on.
country.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me play this thing that we have to go now. Let me play
Style
this.
of agitation, because I tell you the truth. A governor said, the governor of Bauchi State, we are bringing in Fulanis. We are coming to settle Fulani in Nigeria. He said it, he wasn't hiding. We are coming to settle Fulani in your land, in your villages. Do you know why that is possible? Because you believe in one Nigeria. If you are on your own, nobody can try it. It's called an act of war or invasion. But Fulani is carrying out an act of war and invasion into your territory because you are under one Nigeria. So in other words, they are using, Nigeria is providing them a cover to carry out a conquest of an entire, should I say, ethnic nationalities across the zoo. Is it clear to you now? Do you now understand what we are saying? Bishop Coker is afraid. He's from Sokoto, he's a minority. So he thinks that when Nigeria breaks up, Fulani will swallow them alive. But I want to tell them that we are all students of history. There were a group of people called the Huguenots from France during the height of Reformation. They were being persecuted by the French authorities who were Catholic. People don't know that Roman Catholic fought with Anglican Church in those days. People don't know this, but that's life. Do you know what happened? Britain, being a Protestant nation, offered amnesty or struck a deal with France to say, give me all your Protestants. We'll absorb them. They're called the Huguenots. And they came to Britain. That is where the lives of Sir Peter de la Billière is a French name. but his family settled in England. He rose to become a general and led the war. In the Desert Storm, it was him that commanded the British forces in Desert Storm. His ancestors were French, the Huguenots. So what I'm saying to Bishop Coker and all northern Christian minorities today is this: on my honor and on my life, I swear before God Almighty in heaven that with the coming of Biafra, every Christian northerner will be allowed to settle in Biafra land. So you see, Bishop Coker, you have nothing to be afraid of. You have a place where you can practice your faith without looking over your shoulder all the time, thinking who's coming to kill me. You will come to Biafra land and you will live there a very peaceful, fulfilled life in Biafra land. The same thing that the English did for the French Protestants, they're called the Huguenots. There's something.
So, this our leader Mazi Kanu offering the Christians in the Middle Belt. Say when we have Biafra, they will give asylum where they will practice their faith. So for those of you who is trying to cover up the genocide against the Christian in the Middle Belt, the massacre against Christian in the Middle Belt, may God forgive you. Mazi, please take 1 minute. I have to go now, please. Give us your take home. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi.
Use your 1 minute because I have to go now because map not
So
to open.
what we are saying is that
Mm.
there is no difference of what we are saying. We are just re-echoing what our supreme leader have said, and the little words
Yeah,
I know, which I keep on saying it
yeah,
because I know
yeah.
all these things, right? I know them. For the fact that I know them, it's not new. So as I am, I know where my problem lies and where my problem are, and that is why I am pointing hand where that's problem. That is the solution. You can't live again. No, we know where our problem. Muslim were created to make sure to keep Ndibo down. All the whole Arab world on soil. Time without number. I'm going say Arab do no oil. Arab own oil because Arab Fulani are in control of Nigerian or presidency leadership. They controls everything. Therefore, Arab can come in and thief our oil. They can take it to the all Arab world and tell you that they own it. I say, if Arab owns oil, declare Biafra. Let us know where they own that oil. How many times can we be in for this your platform? If Arab owns oil, declare Biafra today. Let us see where they own that oil. In which country they own it. And that is why the whole world are scared and afraid of this name Biafra. Because you can't get Igbo right without Biafra.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we
okay,
stand by what
Mazi. Yeah.
Mazi Nnamdi said.
There were
If
Mazi. There
Arab,
were.
if Arab, okay, if Arab, how United Kingdom and Arab are doing their brother and sister, then they own all those oil they say they have. But that little one in our land, Britain don't want any. If you dare touch that oil, they want to destroy the whole world. Can't you see that there are something most of you don't know that they're scared about that? That they say our own oil is 1%, but that 1% oil, you don't want that 1% oil to come to our hand. But Muslims can use their own, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
So
use this and
Maz, we
beautify
have to
their
go.
place.
Maz, we have to go. We have to go.
Yeah,
You know.
Mazi,
Ah, yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ngwane.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm up now to outage. Yeah. Ndewo. Thank you for coming in, Maz. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for having
Thank you.
me, my brother. My regard to your family. Bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah, you too. So, Biafrans,
Yeah, so
this is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. No? As I welcome you, please welcome others. We have to wind the curtain. As na ọ bịara ije nwekọ n'ọna. Ọ bịara be onye abịagbu na mkpụkpụ afụrụ ya n'azụ. What we are saying, Bola Ahmed Tinubu set Mazi Kanu free or someone else will open that door for him. And for those who are saying that America want to come and take resources, blah, 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 yeah, let them come and take, but let people's life remain to them. Let them save life. It's important. For Russia, for China, you should be ashamed of yourself that you are benefiting from people's blood because of game of interest. And buying of people is nothing to you. Ndewo ụmụ Chineke ka ọ mara anyị mma. Onye anyị fụta ata anyị ya afụ echi. Ndewo.
Chineke